Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the in-depth comparison between Lenovo P2 and the Moto G5 Plus. I'm really sorry for the delay. I planned to do it earlier, but one thing after another came up. So anyway, with apologies out of the way, let's get started. Both the phones Lenovo P2 and G5 Plus are actually Lenovo's products and have the same after-sale support. So you can strike out the brand difference between them. Moto G5 Plus is available in two variants in India, one with 3GB RAM and 16GB internal storage sold at 14,999 and another variant with 4GB RAM and 32GB internal storage at 16,999. Lenovo P2 is also available in two variants, one with 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage sold at 16,999 and another variant with 4GB RAM and 32GB internal storage sold at 17,999. Both are available in different colors and sold exclusively on flipkart.com in India. Both the phones have very similar design and build with metal back, plastic strips at the top and bottom for antennas, and a multifunctional fingerprint scanner on the front. P2 has the old boring design of flat strips and a regular camera design on the back. G5 Plus has a curved plastic strips with a circular camera module. Now it's not awesome, but I'll take anything that's new and different. In terms of design, both the phones have their own pros and cons. P2 has a 2.5D curved glass, and yes, that looks awesome and feels awesome to use. But if you know me, I'm always worried about breaking phones, and because of this pretty 2.5D curved glass, I can't find a good tempered glass. I have tried like 3 or 4 tempered glass so far, and all of them looked ugly. That's the only con with P2. G5 Plus has a flat display, so no problem with finding a tempered glass for it, but it has this useless camera bump. I say useless because in the previous Moto Z phones, they had modular design and the camera bump was justified. But here, it's just useless. Both are very solidly built, both the phones have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the top, and both are very well built. In terms of build, I didn't notice any flaws with both of them. P2 has a bigger screen and a bigger battery, so it is a little heavier and bigger than G5 Plus. On the whole, in terms of design and build, they are evenly matched, so you can choose the best one yourself. If I had to pick a winner, I'll pick G5 Plus because of the smaller form factor and new design. Both the phones have dual SIM support, but G5 Plus has a dedicated SD card slot, so you can use 2 nano SIMs and SD card all at once. P2 has a hybrid SIM slot, so you can either use 2 nano SIMs or a nano SIM and SD card, but not 3 at once. Both the phones have the same list of hardware specs, with a few exceptions. Both the phones have all the basic sensors including gyroscope and an additional NFC for wireless payments, but G5 Plus is missing compass. Based on the latest reports, G5 Plus has a LED notification light, but it is not enabled, and so far I couldn't find any option to use it. As an alternative, we have Moto Display and Raise to Wake features. The display wakes up every time you get a notification and when you pick it up. It looks really fancy and drains your battery if you get too many notifications. Lack of the compass will only affect you if you use offline maps for navigation. If you are on mobile data, it can be managed. Now coming to the fingerprint scanner, P2 has a button on the front which acts like a fingerprint scanner and as a physical home button. So you can touch to go back, touch and hold for recent apps, press to go home, and press and hold for Google Now. G5 Plus also has a very similar one-key navigation setup. It acts like a fingerprint scanner, touch to go home, swipe left to go back, swipe right for recent apps, touch and hold until it vibrates to sleep, and touch and hold it longer for Google Assistant. As far as fingerprint scanner is concerned, both are fast and accurate, but G5 Plus feels slightly faster. If you don't like using gestures, you can use on-screen buttons on both the phones. P2 also has an additional button on the left called One Key Power Saver. It is an awesome power saving mode that gives you basic features like calls and messages and improves your battery life a lot. This is really a lifesaver. In the hardware round, I'll pick P2 as the winner because of the additional hardware like compass, notification LED, One Key Power Saving mode, and most importantly, a better implementation of fingerprint gestures. This is again a place where you have to pick the winner based on your preference. If we just talk about the display, then P2 is definitely the winner. It has a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED display and you can easily notice the difference. Colors on P2 look more punchy and makes me want to cry. It's simply that beautiful. Yes, I am a sucker for AMOLED screens. G5 Plus has a 5.2-inch IPS display and it is definitely one of the best displays in its price range. Now coming to the deciding factor, P2 has a bigger screen and in my opinion, it will be good for media consumption, playing games, watching movies, and even the photos you take will look awesome. G5 Plus has a smaller screen, so it will be great for single-handed usage and for people who want a smaller phone. Now, I have big hands and I use P2 single-handedly most of the time. So for me, P2 is a winner. This is a round where G5 Plus wins without any arguments. It is simply better at everything. Both the front and rear cameras on G5 Plus are wide angle. It produces slightly saturated colors and deeper colors with better sharpness. It obviously has faster focusing speeds due to the dual autofocus pixels. Even in low light, G5 Plus outperforms P2. If selfies are your priority, then G5 Plus nails it with wider selfies. On the whole, G5 Plus is better than P2 in the camera department, but P2 is also decent considering other specs. Both the phones can record 4K using rear camera and Full HD using front camera. Both the phones come with Snapdragon 625 processor and they offer the same level of performance, and these are the benchmark scores. Both the phones are very well optimized and they are very responsive. There is no heating issues while playing games or doing anything. But both the phones get warm like any other Android phone, so nothing to panic about it. For the most part, it's a tie in performance round, but if gaming is your priority, P2 will deliver a much better gaming experience because of the bigger AMOLED screen, bigger battery, and a louder speaker. Now for some tips, both the phones support adaptive storage, so you can manage with 16GB variant of G5 Plus and 32GB variant of P2 by installing and moving apps to SD card. As of now, memory management on G5 Plus isn't very good. You can check my speed test for more information, but it will improve over time, so don't worry about it. This is another round which is pretty much a tie. G5 Plus comes with Android 7.0 Nougat out of the box, and it will get the next version of Android 8.0 for sure. As of now, it has the regular Moto gestures like chop to toggle the flash and split screen mode from Nougat. P2 comes with a skinned UI called Pure UI on top of Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box, and it will get Nougat in April based on the latest reports. It offers a lot of software features like night mode, secure zone, VR mode, and literally many more, along with being very close to stock Android. Its UI is responsive and smooth as G5 Plus. If you love stock Android and want more software features, P2 got you covered. If you're a hardcore vanilla Android fan, G5 Plus is the winner for you. I'll pick P2 as the winner as I want more software features. In the audio department, there isn't anything impressive about both the phones. Both do a standard job on the headset, with P2 being slightly louder. Even in terms of speaker loudness, P2 is very loud when compared to G5 Plus. G5 Plus has a speaker on the front just like with G4 Plus, but it's not loud. In the battery department, you know who's the winner. It's P2. But there are 3 reasons for that. P2 has bigger 5100 mAh battery, and obviously it will have better battery life. It can last you 2 to 3 days easily on normal usage. You get around 8 to 12 hours of screen on time. Next reason is fast charging. It comes with a 24 watts power adapter. It can charge the phone completely in 90 minutes. And the most important reason for me is the ultimate power saving mode that I talked about earlier. Now G5 Plus has 3000 mAh battery, comes with a 14 watts turbocharger, and it too takes around 90 to 120 minutes to charge the phone completely. You get around 3 to 5 hours of screen on time and can last you a day of usage. For most part, both the phones are equally matched. Like in terms of performance, a very smooth and responsive Android experience. Apart from that, G5 Plus offers you better cameras, latest updates for 1 year, and most importantly, a dedicated SD card slot. So if you want all of those things, then get a G5 Plus. P2 offers you better and bigger display, more software features, bigger battery. On the whole, you will be enjoying a lot with P2. So if you want a media-centric phone, then get Lenovo P2. In my opinion, apart from the cameras, P2 is better than G5 Plus in many aspects. So if you are willing to sacrifice a little in the camera department, then P2 will do wonders for you. At least you'll get the best Android experience. If it comes to me, I don't take a lot of pictures, so I will pick P2 over G5 Plus. I will miss the dedicated SD card slot, but with Jio's free internet out of the way, I'll be back to using single SIM on my phone. As of now, under 20,000 rupees, P2, G5 Plus, Redmi Note 4 are the most balanced phones, so you can pick any one of them I have made comparisons on these three phones along with Honor 6X and Lenovo Z2 Plus, so check that video if you want more information. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you want us to make any specific video, shout out to us by commenting below this video and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you like this video, hit that like button and stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.